Alright, and before I get straight into nightmare zoning the stats up on this account, I'm just going to show you the bank so you can see my starting point. So it has full Darox, Fire Cape, Berserkering Eye, as you can see here. And if we go into the bank value will be about 5.5 mil. I'm currently on OSBot, so it doesn't say it, but the total value of it is 5.5 mil. If we just scroll down, you'll just see the rough items. Actually, you'll just see that there's mostly just junk. Has Dragon Defender, Whip, and a few bits and bobs, but mostly just junk items. So I'm going to hop right in and go straight to Nightmare Zone. So a pretty standard setup item to use when doing Nightmare Zone is 40 doses of Overload and the rest Absorption. We're just going to grab a Dream and hop in, and the bot I'm going to be running is one that I have made myself, and it's called Nightmare Zone AFK. Basically I wrote a full Nightmare Zone which did everything. It broke, so I just kept this part of it, and I haven't been bothered to fix the full Nightmare Zone yet, but probably at some point I shall. Just showing a 3-hour progress picture from the script. Alright, so as you saw in that last screenshot, I hit 89 strength using Darox and my Nightmare Zone script. However, Darox is actually quite expensive, so I've decided I'm going to repair and sell the Darox and then buy a Whip or Obsidian setup, just as I don't wish to spend the money. So yeah, I decided to buy full Obsidian and a Whip. I did this just because I will also probably look at botting some Tazars to make a little bit of money, as well as good experience. So a Whip is good because I'll be using Prayer when I kill the Tazars. But yes, so my plan now, I'm going to do some botting, and I'm also going to do some auto-clicking to mix things up and make it less detectable, to try and really mix the pattern up. So yeah, that's my plan, and I'll be back with the next update. Alright, so just going to be showing some pictures here of both Nightmare Zone and Tazars botting. Not going to be including many Nightmare Zone ones because I tend to run them when I'm at work, so I obviously don't get the screenshot just before it finishes. So yeah, this is just the progress that's that has happened over the last probably 4 days, so not much, but you know, a fair amount has been made also from the Tazars, and also a lot of Nightmare Zone points have been gained as well. So I hope this just shows a little bit of what I'm doing now, and I'm going to go cut back into like live commentary now, so yeah. Alright, so now you've seen those like progress reports from the Tazar script, I'm just going to show you how much money I made. So if we pop all of this in, you'll see that it comes out at roughly 4.2 mil. So I'm going to sell this, and then I'm going to buy myself a Fury. In terms of supplies spent, I used about 55 prayer potions. So there were some costs associated with it, but the profit was at least 3.5 mil. So that was very good. I'm going to leave them in quite high just because I'm not in any particular rush for them to sell. So yeah, actually if they all sell quickly I may just dump them in order to buy a Fury now. Depends how much cash I have. So 2.8, that's looking pretty close. So just chucking these in order to get enough cash for a Fury. So that should be ample now. Have a look. Just put in for everything we have. And hope it buys. Yep. So now just upgraded the gear a little bit. Not massively, but just looks a bit better now. I appreciate that it's probably better XP to have an Obby necklace and an Obby sword, but this setup just means that I can switch from Tazars to Nightmare Zone more easily without having to buy and sell gear. Alright, so I decided to sell my capes, and now I'm going to go back to Tazars and try and make some more money. So as you can see here, I'm buying some prayer potions, And now I'm just going to show you a variety of screenshots from me killing Tazars. I probably did it for around 15-16 hours in total. I'm probably not going to show all the screenshots here, just because if it's run for an hour and a half and got no drop, there's not really any point showing a video, although I do show one here like that, but I won't include other ones. So yeah, I'm gonna use up all the 100 prayer potions and then sell the loot that I gain from that. So in the next clip that you see, we'll be finishing up and selling all the loot. Also deciding to buy some of my Nightmare Zone points and cash them out, because I have around 11 million now. So I'm just going to cash some of these out into resources to sell them and make some money. So just cashing out 10 million points there. Actually, I'll just do another. I'll just cash them all out because I've got lots of benefits, so I may as well. And I'm going to put it in Nightmare Zone later, so makes sense. I'm now going to go to the Grand Exchange and sell all my loot from both the Tazars botting and my Nightmare Zone. Alright, so I'm at the G and I'm just going to do a quick price check before I sell them. So you'll be able to see the money that I made from my stuff, and you can see it's almost 9 mil, which is quite a lot of money. Pretty good, quite pleased with that. So yeah, I'm just going to sell this now. Still got 1 cape to sell, but that will sell in a minute, and you can see the cash stack there is 8.2 mil, so looking good. Okay, so that's about going to conclude episode 1 now. I've done a fair bit amount of extra nightmare zoning as well, but you don't see that because I hit play, go to work, the script stops, and I've gained the experience, but I'm not sitting there to make sure I get a screenshot of the experience gained, and I'm not going to record my screen for like 5 hours just to get a level up picture. I don't really see the point in that. I've now recorded walkthroughs of the OSBot and DreamBot Nightmare Zone script. I will link that video in the description, and in that video includes the links in order to get yourself the access to the Java code which I used for the nightmare zoning there. In fact, the DreamBot one is now released on the DreamBot SDN, so you can download it straight from the DreamBot website, and the OSBot one you can use locally just by putting the .jar file in your local scripts. So to show the gains overall, we are now 91, in fact very close to 92 strength, but 91 base melee, and we are almost 93 hit points. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's actually a lot of experience has been gained, probably around 4 mil total XP, something around maybe a bit more, but in that sort of region, probably a bit more actually, but you know, a fair amount of XP has been gained. We've also made quite a lot of money. As you can see, the cash stack is a lot more now than what it was. I'm just going to do that at the beginning of the episode, 10 mil, so I'll sell this all and we'll have a green cash stack, which will be very nice indeed. And obviously you've got the full lobby, Fury, etc. So my plans for the next episode, I'm probably going to focus on magic. I'm probably going to aim to get at least 90 magic, or I might break it into a couple of episodes and maybe do some ranged as well, because otherwise it will just be 2 weeks of me auto-alking. But I will be showing you, how I make my auto-alking script and stuff like that in the next episode as well. So I hope this is a semi-useful first episode, and please do leave me a comment of any scripts that you would like to see, and I'll do my best to implement them and put them in a future episode, but I am very busy, so can't guarantee I will. So yeah, that's going to be that. Do check out my video that I'm going to link in the description with the Java code for the bot, and if you have any questions on that, comment on that video and I'll do my very best to answer them. So yeah, alright, thanks guys, and I hope this was at least somewhat interesting video for you to watch.